about that no scuff intro, huh? How about that no scuff? I think. I don't want to sing my praises because maybe there was some scuff and I didn't notice, but the BGM was on. And the mic is on right now. So I think I'll count that as a victory. And I'll say it's happening. It's finally happening. It was clean. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Gonna change yourself? No. The intro's already done. The intro's already scuffless. And that's what matters. Wow, you did the right thing for once. I know, right? Welcome to Imperian, welcome Setsuna, welcome Etares, welcome Vortor, welcome Rancor, welcome Setsuna, welcome Libara, welcome Neffy, and welcome Monchi Fox. Welcome, guys. How's everyone doing? Looking forward to the Yomi chibi drawing. Her design is real cute. And I don't have a lot of time, so I got started before the stream started. Before the stream started, I felt like I needed to get a lot of things out of the way. I did a couple of test poses. I know that we had talked. Okay, so much to go through. First we had talked. Retouch, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Looking forward to the Yomi chibi drawing. Whoa, nice. Hello. Remembering there is a stream today. Actually made me feel a bit better in the morning. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy that I can, like, do that for someone. What was I talking about? And the Richard drawing was absolutely amazing, so yeah, high hopes for this. Ooh. I'm actually, really happy about the style that I'm managing to get, but also, like, scared of not being able to replicate it, because the Rushi one came out great, the Lina one came out great. Not that you guys have seen it yet, but some of you have. But now it's like the pressure is on. Also, apparently, look at this. I have somehow switched without realizing into a 2-head proportion. I don't know when it happened, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And now it's a thing. Anyway, so remember when we did the Rushi one, we had talked about like the idea that you guys had, like, how about a shy Yomi? And I tried that with this. And then I decided I didn't really like how it looked. And then I was like, okay, how about I stretch them? And I didn't like how that looked either. But then I stretched one and I put one in front of her face, and I like the look of that. And then I tried this. But that looked off, so I put one of the legsies on the bottom of the body, and I was like, yeah, that works. And yeah, it still needs some fixing, but there's a lot of progress. I did a lot of progress outside of the stream so that you guys could see the fun part. Was it because of that? Or was it because I really want to be done as soon as possible, and so I needed to do some heavy focusing on that today? Wondering. But yeah, we have it's not exactly a deadline, because if you give someone a gift, even if it's late, that's fine. Like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, you were late. I mean, if someone was like upset at that, it's probably not the kind of person that you would have to do a gift for. But I still wanna be as early as I can, so I did a lot of advancing off stream. And yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Hopefully we'll get it in time. Also, I don't think Yomi's gonna be in the stream, I hope. But if you are, you saw nothing, okay? And if you're here, you also saw nothing, okay? The roofing has begun. So I was woken up by people tossing stuff in a dumpster from a roof outside my window. God damn it, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've seen God's Neck Girl, Chibi's Neck Girl, and other Neck Girl versions lately. Yes, you have. Welcome, Anna Rolanda. How are you doing? Finally, normal Snake Girl? Oh, this is the first time you've seen me normal in a bit? Interesting. Libara, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Still not as good as Elyssia, though? I'm I'm glad Elyssia is back. She's like the default, but I guess lately we've had nowadays. Oh, I know why. Because nowadays I'm doing Fridays I'm doing Goth Elyssia, and then Cult of the Lamb happens once a week. And so that means there's only 2 days a week in which you see normal Elyssia. But last few weeks there were issues with the third stream day. So I've been doing only one normal Elyssia. So yeah, looking good so far. It is looking good so far. I would love for Argentina to win the World Cup this year. I legitimately don't care. My own people will crucify me for this, but I just don't care. I just don't. Okay, so I'm gonna pull all of these into a little draft folder because I don't want to have to deal with them. And I was doing the hair. Now the interesting thing about the hair, I'm gonna do the face first. Because the interesting thing about the hair is that it covers the eyes. That's gonna be the first time ever that I draw a character with no eyes, I think. And I did give myself a reference of like Yomi's hidden eye, just in case. But I think I do want to do normal, like standard hidden Yomi more than I want to do something like hidden eye Yomi. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so I know that I'm not gonna finish this off on stream. I know, I'm very aware, but at least I got some progress. And that's what matters. Question mark? And that's what matters? Question mark? I hope. Anyways, how was your weekend, guys? I think I finally got a replacement for my non-stick spoon. Actually, I know that I got a replacement, but I got a bad replacement, and now I think I got one that works. It is hard plastic, which makes me nervous, because the other one wasn't hard plastic. The other one was very soft, kind of flexible kind of plastic. And that's what I kind of was expecting, but that's not what we're getting. And so I'm kind of nervous about it. But when I tried to buy a like soft, flexible plastic as a replacement, it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. I need to like take a picture of it that will show what I mean. But like, it's one thing to be flexible plastic, to have flexible plastic. And it's another thing for the plastic to be so flexible that you can't even lift the things that you're cooking into your plate, because it will not stand the weight of it without bending. It's not a good replacement, is what I'm trying to say. Kevin, welcome. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. I cried so much when Argentina lost the final in 1990 World Cup final. I'm so sorry that you suffered so much for us. I'm sure that a lot of people in my country did too. I'm sure. Can't wait for compressed Elyssia in 144p. What? Why? Is my internet struggling? Wait, is my internet bad? Is my internet doing poorly? I hope not. Lamia Land is into soccer, huh? I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame me specifically for not being into soccer? I don't have legs. How could I even care about it if I could never play it, ever? I tried once. And it was a disaster. Cause like, the referees didn't even know what they should count as an illegal move and whatnot, because like all of the legislation is made for people with feet, and I don't have them. So yeah, I don't care that much about it. I did watch one match at one point. I made the effort of watching one match, And it was one of the most infamous losses that we had at the time. And so the people who had not forced me, but heavily encouraged me to watch the match were like, okay, that's it. You're never watching a match ever again in your life. This was your fault. And you know what? You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with them believing it was my fault because that means I don't need to watch it anymore. Because I don't want to. I just don't care. When will Snake Girl and Meme collab? We kind of have already several times, but let me think. My mind lately has been so busy on so many things that I really like tackling the process that is handling a collab, especially when it's something that you have to like plan what to do and when to do it and organize schedules for everyone involved. Something that I haven't really had the mind space for. But we did do that Among Us collab, then we did that Cake Bash collab, although that one is kind of it was kind of like a bad collab in my end because I had just come out of a surgery the day before and my energy was like floor level and I worried a lot of people. I'm not proud of having done that because I didn't know that I was gonna sound that badly and worry a lot of people. And then we did the thought experiments thing on her channel, as part of her subathon. So yeah, that's okay. No details. Details will come later. I think that's fine for the face. Let's do the bangs, which I do in a different layer than hair because I want to make sure that I'm not gonna mess anything up. Let's make the references a little bit bigger because I kind of need them closer. I kind of need them to be closer, but I also kind of need them to not be here. Okay, that's gonna be good enough for now. Okay, so how am I gonna handle this? I guess like this. I guess like outside of the bangs. Yeah, that should be fine. Outside of the bangs it is. Outside the bangs, and then here. And then under the bangs. And then how long? After the chin. After the chin it is. And then we're gonna do like that and like that and ha 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 ha. It's not looking great, but it is. It's gonna look great afterwards, after something. After a mysterious consequence, it's gonna look fine. Hint. After a mysterious situation that we don't know exactly what it is, we're gonna manage to make it look fine. This is all a work in progress. This is all something that takes patience. You kind of need to let the drawing happen before your eyes. Where did I do that line? No, don't tell me I did it in hair. Okay, I didn't do it in hair. I did it in... Where the fuck did I do it? Arms? What references? Oh my god! No, actually, wait a second. I'll just cut it and paste it. Ellie, what are you doing? Don't make your life harder. Why would you do that? There you go. Hello, I do want Argentina to win the cup. I know, Dario, welcome. Hi, hello, I'm sorry. Don't crucify me, please. I know that I'm an embarrassment to our people, but I just don't care. Crumpets, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Crumpets, that looks like your thanks for coming art she has at the end. A little bit. The post is a little bit different, but I do understand that it's kind of like the same mood as what she has going on. So I am gonna see how I'm doing with time. Basically, that's that's a nice curve. That's a nice thing to add to the fluffiness of her hair. Yeah. Because we needed to make it fluffy, right? Not exactly, but it can't be perfectly straight either. It has to have like some movement. Like that. But welcome, hi, I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing, Crumpets? What was I talking about? Soccer. I know that I'm an embarrassment to our people, but I just don't care. And I think I'm justified. I think by the virtue of not having any legs, I think it's something that you can forgive me for. Yo-ho! Yomi the Spectre Ghost Girl! Indeed! The other one's nylon. That's what I need to get. A nylon spoon. I deeply desire a nylon spoon right now, because the one that I got is just really not up to par to the amount of food that I cook whenever I cook. I need to cook about 3 servings every time so that I don't have to cook every single day, because I just can't handle that. And the spoon can't handle the 3 servings that I'm cooking. Buenas Leo, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido, espero que estés teniendo un buen día. Welcome, hi. The start of the drawing instantly reminds me of the Pokemon routes. Pokemon routes? Raids? I don't know Pokemon. Argentina would win the World Cup for a ladies' day girl, Elyssia. You think they would win for me? Just for me? But I don't care. Why would they win for me? They should put no effort into winning for my sake. I just hope they have fun when playing. That's what I hope for them. I may not care about the winning or the losing, but you know, as long as they have fun, I think I would be happy with them having fun, which I don't think is something that they care about. When they get to such professional heights, they care about winning because the money, because it's their job or something. I don't know. When I was thinking about Shy Yomi pose, I was thinking more like she was floating on her back, like she was on water and completely covering her mouth. But you're the artist here. Like this? Like this? This is a terrible drawing, but hopefully you understand. I tried a couple of things and I couldn't figure it out, so I just did this instead. It's probably not what you guys were thinking. It's probably not. But I have to hope that it's gonna come out good, because I don't have a lot of time to try different things. This is what we're doing. This is what we have. Okay, so the other side is not gonna be on top. It's gonna be like here, but we're gonna erase these lines. I just need to know where they would be coming from. So they would be coming from here. They would be coming from here, and they would be like, and they would be like here-ish. And then that means that this is way too thick. This should be more like stuck in there, and then this, and then this, and then that. And we're gonna come back to this later. Where the fuck did I draw this? Why do I keep doing this? Because I'm me, that's the answer. Because I'm the same. You can take the scuff out of the streamer, but you cannot take the drawing in the wrong layer out of the artist, I guess. I assume. How are you? Liv, I'm doing very well. I'm the tiniest bit sleepy, but I think by the time I catch up with chat, if I ever do, I'm gonna be fine. Because streaming always like puts me on a higher level of energy than whatever I had before. So I'm pretty sure my sleepiness is going to erode in, I don't know, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Shouldn't take more than half an hour total once I start the stream to start feeling like super hyper. I'm sure it will look great. It's cool you're making Yomi. I hope that it will look great because she's such a great artist. I admire her art so much, and so I kind of need it. I kind of need it to work. Okay, so that's that. That's the bangs. Then the canvas is not big enough. I need to make the canvas a little bit bigger on the sides. I need to make it 150%, 130% as wide, maybe? Yeah, that should be fine. That should be good enough. I'm sure that's gonna be enough extra space. Now let's take the references over here. And now let's not draw on that freaking layer. There we go. Okay. So what do we need? Oh my god, the silhouette. The silhouette is going to be difficult for me, to say the least. Okay, so we have this here. And we have, as a general shape, we're gonna have it going like this. Because that would be cute. Because that would be nice. Okay, that would be the general silhouette. The ends have to be shorter? Because it has to be like knee length. But then again, this is a chibi. And so that means it's not gonna happen. I need to... For now, it needs to be tiny. So like it should be kind of like knee length, but since it's a chibi, it's going to be longer proportionally. Okay, so we have something about like this. Okay, let's start with that. General flow, done. Now we need to adjust the actual shape of the silhouette, which is wavy. So it needs to have movement on about 3 layers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we need to do kind of like a layer here. And then kind of like a layer there. And then kind of like the last layer has to come from here. And then in this side, the first one's gonna be hidden because it comes from about here. Then this one could be around there. And then this one finishes it off. Okay. Okay. So. Whew. Ellie would make a mean ghoulie? I would not, because I have very poor eye-hand coordination. Compressed Elyssia, as in a low poly model, is what he refers to. I don't know how to do low poly. I don't know how to do that. One infamous match, finale of a World Cup against Germany, losing 4-1 or something like that. I don't know, I don't remember, I don't care enough. Or low pixel count, it isn't pixel art. That isn't pixel art. How do you do low pixel count that isn't pixel art? What do you mean? Do you mean the goblin kind of model? Do you mean like the kind of goblin-ish small ame? In the 1990s finals, they paid the referee to make Germany win, and they admitted it. Is that the one I'm talking about? The forced hero? I remember something about an octopus. Listen, this is just how much I care about it. Enough to remember there was an octopus. And that's it. If you know anything about soccer, I'm sure you'd make a joke about tripping people with your tail. See? I don't know anything about soccer. So that's why I didn't. Hello there, General Kenobi. Welcome, Alfarius. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're enjoying your time here. And where did I do that? Where did I do this? Where is this? Ah, it's on banks. Yeah, that makes sense. Not, but we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with that. So I'm not sure how I want to tackle this hair. I'm not sure how I want to tackle this hair. Y'all still sisters? I do still have Pixel, Ellie, although I use her a lot less now because I'm playing a lot less, pixely games. Okay. I have to remember this hair. Because there's a piece of hair that comes from the front and it goes in front of the arm. So I need to remember that there is some hair coming from... I think instead of 3, it's gonna end up being 2 little waves. Because this one is hidden anyways. And I think it's going to retain the silhouette shape anyways, even if it's just 2 instead of 3. We're gonna see, we're gonna see. We're gonna need a hair that comes sort of like in front of the arm, unless we decide not to, because it might look a little bit awkward with the pose. Or not. This is what should kind of happen. Should. Maybe. A little bit. And there. And it shouldn't get thinner. At that rate, it should be fine like that. And then should be like that. And this should come and curve. And maybe end there. To have a little like movement and stuff. And then, nope, I don't like that. Maybe there. Maybe that would be better. And then... Okay. So if we follow that... then we need some hair to come from under it. We need this hair to be like coming from under here and doing something like this. And kind of like going inwards, just like that. So like it's like a layered kind of haircut is what we're trying to get. What we're trying to get is a layered haircut, which is kind of feeling hard to do in the moment, but by the time we're finished, by the time we're done, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. This is coming over here and having like little peaks here, and then we add this lines over here because that's hair, and around here as well, and then this side comes out here and closes in inwards like this. and this here can come in there. And that means that these lines are wrong, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. And there. Okay. The thought experiment stream was pretty fun, but man, the topics got heavy at times. Yeah, it's because we started with like actual philosophical questions before moving into like light-handed things like will you push the button? I'm personally not like a philosophy pro, but I know that it can get pretty heavy. I just remember when I told Yomi about that time I weaponized seagulls to claim vengeance. Oh, now you have to tell me. Now you have to tell me, please. I'm on a Monday. How do you think I am, lol? The day is boring and I have little to do and don't feel like doing anything. Mood. That is a mood. Don't worry about it. I understand ya. Especially I had a pretty busy weekend. And it's really weird. When I say busy, I mean busy with real life and socialization and stuff like that. And it's really weird to go from that to, okay, now work kind of brain needs to activate. It's not the easiest either. It's not the easiest shift. But I did enjoy my time out, even though it made me lose a bunch of time, and I'm still struggling with understanding that rest is needed and not something that you need to consider as dead time. Because that is true. Rest is needed, and it's not something that you should consider as wasted time. But tell that to my stupid brain, you know? Like, tell that to my brain. It's okay if you don't care, but I do get kind of annoyed when they say, I hope Argentina loses, and they say it for real. And I think most of them want to annoy you. I don't think anyone has said that to me, at least. Probably because people know that I don't care. Probably because people know that I'm like not interested at all. Nobody really teases me with soccer. With football. Snake Girl would be perfect for soccer? No, I would not. I don't have feet. Caleb, it's gonna be my birthday in 3 days. I hope you have a good birthday. Have a treat for me, or rather for yourself. Have a cake or something like that. Ralts is a Pokemon that looks like a mini Yombi. Someone posted on Discord. Oh, I'm very far behind. If athletes can say they win for their spouse or mother or best friend, what would stop them from winning for your sake if they wanted to? Not saying that they are, just saying. Because I don't care. Their spouses probably do. Their mothers probably do. I don't. Someone like that? Really? Someone like that very bad drawing that I did. Lady Snake Girl Elyssia as a goalie would be perfect? No, I wouldn't. But Anor, careful about repeating messages, because I do read everything. It's just that it takes me a while. Did you know Pecora likes Messi? She said she would like to have an interview or something with him, or having him on stream. Do you think Messi knows what a freaking VTuber is? Interesting question. Do you think that Messi has any idea what a VTuber is? I would legitimately love to find out if he does. It's such a weird thought that maybe he would, but it would be hilarious. I would consider it pretty freaking funny if he knew what VTubers are. You tried to censor yourself, but it just became an epic fuck. Did I try to censor myself? Is that what I was doing, or was I just feeling? Or was I just feeling the curses flowing through my veins? Is it censoring? Liam Jimenez, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I would draw yourself as a chibi if I could. One day I will tackle drawing myself on stream, maybe to replace the chibi that has been there for a while, because my style has changed quite significantly. Argentina is also for having a lot of Italian, German, Yugoslavian, and Czechoslovakian ancestry. I love it. We have ancestry from everywhere. pretty much, like, you know how they say the US is a melting pot of cultures? We are too. Pretty much exactly as much, or maybe even more. I don't know. We're just like, if you ever hear about different, like, oh, there's a very big community of X people on this other country. Argentina has so many like that. The other day, a friend told me they just came back from like a 2-month trip to somewhere, and they were like, oh, did you know that we have the biggest community of X kind of people outside of their own country? Like, they're here in this country. And I'm like, not surprised. Not surprised. I've heard that from so many communities at this point that I just assume. I know that the biggest, I think, Japanese community outside of Japan is in Peru, I think. But yeah, we have so many different cultures in this country. She said it would cost too much to leave him there, so she had Pessy instead. Picora is messy. Do we have an official Pessy picture? Do you have an official Messi with, oh my god, Messi with the blue hair, with the braids and the carrots? That's something that I need to see now. I don't know if it exists, but I want it to. I really want it to exist. I don't know if that works. Oh, but this does. Kind of. Let me delete this one. I think that can work if I just do it a little bit separately, like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of line. And then it needs to come down here, and then we need to have like some peaks here. Maybe you guys are not understanding what's happening in the drawing, which would be fine. Actually, you know what? Maybe this isn't even going to be visible. Maybe I should be doing the clothes first, because there's a high chance that this is not even gonna be visible, and I'm working a lot for something that's not even going to be noticeable. Yeah, I need to like mark the hair in big shapes here, and then get on with the clothes, because I'm pretty sure the clothes are going to cover a lot of the hair that I'm struggling to draw. Okay, so there, then there. Nope. There? No? What the? Which was the line of light? I forgot. I guess that one. I guess something like that. And then that would come in here. And that would mean that comes in here. And then that would mean this comes in here. Kind of like that. And it's covered by the clothes. So we don't worry about it. We just don't. And then we delete all of this. And okay, cool. Cool. This is a mess. But it's a mess that I kind of sort of understand. Sort of. Not entirely. But not entirely, but we can work it. And then of course there's this with the little hair coming here and coming in like that and blah blah blah, and then coming in here like so and like that. Does that look fine? That looks not the best, but it's fixable. It's fixable later. Did we maintain the silhouette? That's what I care about. That's what I need to care about. Is the silhouette still like Yomi's silhouette? Kind of. Let me zoom out. I think it is. I think it looks bad, but it's kind of respecting the silhouette. This side specifically is looking very bad. This side specifically is not looking good. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make it look fine if it's not covered by the clothes. Because there's a very high chance that will happen. Okay, so arms. There we go. There are the arms. We have... We have this shape, which I like. And then that goes there. And then... This is already refining, shape refining time. So if we do it like this, gives the illusion of floatiness. However, that might make it complicated for the little ruffles that it has. Oh my god, ruffles! I'll be heading to sleep. Good luck, Ellie. Goodbye, Rancor. I know that you're not even here, but goodbye. I hope you have a good night. She's on a journey behind Chad. You'll have a full night's sleep before Elyssia catches up. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me do a little bit of a speed run. Good evening, gentlemen. Hello, fellow you wooers. Welcome, Torn Card. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Good God, Ellie. Imagine how 1080 video looks like when it's compressed to 144 quality. That's what they meant with compressed Ellie. That is the same model image, but at 144p. Should I do that? Why would we want that? Do we want that? Andrenas, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Frederick, welcome. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. At this point, I'm questioning if I'm just not good at explaining myself. I may have to start looking for a different approach to this. No, it's just that I'm dumb. That was one tender head pat. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. Imagine trying to draw and people randomly head patting you. I think that's cute. A philosophy pro, or as we call it in English, a philosopher. You can be a bad philosopher. There's an actual difference between philosophy and stuff like trolley dilemmas, which are just sadism. I think it's still part of philosophy, isn't it? Hi, Elyssia, how are you? Welcome, Shiny Bunny. Hello, welcome, Lord Pace. I hope you... got it. Today is not a speedrun kind of day for me, is it? For my tongue. I hope you guys are having a good day. One day I was in a trip in Cancun and I met a dude that was a total douche. So I got enough of it. I made the seagulls interested in a dirty slice of pizza, then yeeted it at the guy. Nice. I mean, I shouldn't be encouraging violence, but nice. I deleted some of the bags. I have liked them. Fuck. Okay, that should be fine. Joshua, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. That's why I appreciate it when people, especially streamers, advocate for taking breaks, celebrating successes, etc., for the positive mental health. Yeah, it's just hard to internalize, especially because we are encouraged to... You know what? I'm not happy with this. Especially because we are encouraged to, like, be... How do I explain this? We are very encouraged to do more all the time because there's other people who can do more, and like it's not that there are active comparisons all the time, but there are some people, there are some sentiments online that like make you feel like you are falling behind when you compare yourself to people who can do more. And so you are then kind of like, it's not that people encourage you, but because you don't like being compared like that, you end up trying to like overwork yourself to do more all the time, but that's not sustainable. And so you end up like trying to give yourself a break. But if the mentality of the break isn't there, then it doesn't really rest you up enough. And it's just a mess. It's just messy. It's not great. That's why I'm trying to really be mindful of the breaks that I take to enjoy them and stuff. I really hate that side of the hair. I really hate that side of the hair. Do we need to do it like that? Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just... If I just had a floaty bit like that. And the hair came down like this. Would that work? It's still probably gonna be covered. But I think that might be slightly better. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's hide it again. And really actually do the arms this time. This one could be my favorite. I'm struggling so far. But I'm glad to hear that, Joshua. Funnily enough, it's Brazil and then Peru. It's Brazil first? I'm good, how are you? Lord Pace, I'm good. Officer Hotpants, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? Oh, a new one and a cool design. Wait, officer, have you never met Yomi? Yomi's so great. The biggest Japanese community outside Japan is in Peru and Brazil. But the biggest Bon Odori festival is in Argentina. Wait, really? Do we have the biggest Bon Odori festival? Great. I drew the torso too long and my drying, and now after fixing it, I can't catch the pose again. It can be difficult altering proportions and messing up with the pose, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Nether, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Lurking, just finished rendering some stuff. Nice. Pro is short for professional. I know. I absolutely know. So, there are some bad professionals. You should hit people. No, I never advocated for violence. Don't say that. God damn it, the render went wrong. Oof. F to you on your computer because you're gonna have to render again. Society praises hard working individuals, and even though we also say resting is important, there is both an expectation to not rest and there is peer pressure to keep working. Exactly. That's very true. I can't rest properly. Whether it's work or free time, I'm just in a constant motion. It's for me, it's the anxiety. It's like the being resting, but thinking of all the things you should be doing. That really does it the worst for me. It's the thing that I kind of struggle the most. But I am trying to, when I rest, when I give myself the time to rest, I am trying to like be present in, oh, that would work. Kind of? No, it wouldn't. Kind of? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I don't like it. So we're gonna do it less pronounced then. We're gonna make it less pronounced and more... more like that. And then I'm gonna cry when it's time to do the ruffles. Which is now actually. Let's tackle it. Let's tackle our fears and do the ruffles right away. Hot take. We are lazy people who are told to hard work, but we have no reason to do so, so we burn out on an unhappy paradox. I don't feel like that. I don't feel lazy because I do like getting in focus and getting things done. I do like it. It's just that we do need to rest because we only have a limited amount of focus that we can have, and we also, I don't know, we have a limited amount of effort that we can put before our battery needs to be recharged. And the battery is both physical and mental, which that's where the problem starts when you can't stop thinking about the things you need to do. You end up feeling like you need to work 24/7 even though you may lose nothing if you take a break. Yeah, exactly that. That is exactly how it feels. We're told to work hard to make money instead of finding what we love and making money out of it. Well, that's now you're just entering into an entirely different discussion, which is the current state of capitalism, which is a discussion we are not going to have on this channel. It is too heavy and I don't want to attract that kind of energy. And I'm sorry, but I'm chickening out of that one. I am chickening out of that one and I won't apologize. So Envtuber, not saying names, addressed me directly a couple of days ago and made me feel bad by making them feel I'm not finishing that sentence, but you get it maybe? I don't get it, but I don't want you to like have to say it if you don't want to. But whatever that person said, that's not the right way to, like, that's just not right. That is not okay. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you. It shouldn't have. I mean, is it a bantery situation where maybe they thought they were being friendly and bantering, even though it came out as more aggressive, maybe, hopefully? I don't know, I'm trying to look for the glass half full kind of situation. Hey Elyssia, what's crooking? Welcome, Crooked Gamer. I hope you're having a good day. I know that it's probably very late now, but compared to when you wrote the message, I'm sorry, but welcome. I hope you're having a good day. That's also why people are more willing to do hard work when it's part of the job, or it's to contribute in some way to better a group, or that makes a difference. What do you mean that's why? Because at this point, I kind of like lost the perspective of what we were talking about. What would be the that's why? Because we like results? I really like results. And I push myself to finish when I feel like I'm close to results, even if I'm not actually all that close. Okay, so what I need now is another ruffle here. Because they do have this little, space in between them, which goes up and in and out and in and out, which is a pleated ruffle, I think. I think is the name. So we're gonna zoom out a little bit, because if I lose perspective, that's gonna just look bad. And then in this one, we're not gonna do the space, because there's a little bit of a this. And we're gonna do it. Okay, so okay. So I'm gonna do it. God, I hate ruffles! I love ruffles, but I hate ruffles. You know this about me. You guys are aware. I dabble here and there, but I don't know of many VTubers. Yomi is a fantastic artist that I admire so much. She is really lame in pun making and not liking cheese. And she's adorable, but if you tell her that, she is not going to accept it as a compliment, because she refuses to understand that she's the cutest cutie pie ever. And I love her a lot. And I really like Yomi. So, yeah. This is Yomi. She's a ghost. And she's also very bad with puns. Did I mention that she has very bad puns and she enjoys them a lot? Because I think that's a very significant part of Yomi. And also she doesn't like cheese. I think that's a very important part of Yomi as well. You said a philosophy pro. A professional in philosophy is called a philosopher. Tibbs. Have you never heard anyone refer to someone as a something pro? I mean, you could be a non-professional philosopher and be very good at philosophy then. And so what? I wouldn't call it a philosopher pro? I would. Because even if it's short for professional, we all understand what we're saying when we say, I don't know, a skating pro. You can be a skating pro without being a professional skater. You can be. Is it the correct etymological way of speaking with like the correct etymological meaning of the word? No. But we still say it. Because language is for communicating. And as long as we understand what we're communicating, then that imports more. Good English, Ellie. That is more important than the actual meaning of the words, as long as we all understand what we're talking about. It is looking so good, and I can't wait to see the end result. You're gonna have to, because this is gonna take me a while. But yeah, I'm glad that it's looking good, because I want to give her a nice drawing that she will feel happy with, and that I wanna make her happy. I want Xiaomi to like the stuff that I give her, and also I want to be able to finish it in a timely manner. So, executive decision: we are removing the things that are making it difficult for us. That means we're gonna make this curve almost non-existent. Even if I did like the look of it, even if I did like the concept of it, right now it's making us go a lot slower. So therefore, we're gonna just remove it. And this is something that I've been trying lately. I've been trying to remove obstacles that I self-imposed. Like, even if it looks better, it's making it a slower process. So therefore, it's not worth it. I don't care. I do care, but I'm trying to convince my brain not to. I do care, but I'm on the process of changing myself. This is how you change yourself, by the way. Anything that you want to change about yourself, it's just a lot of butting your head against your own head. And so basically, there's 2 wolves inside of you. There's 2 wolves inside of you. You have to starve one, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt to have your stomach empty, or rather, your wolf stomach empty. And you're gonna want to eat something, but you kind of have to starve it. And it's not easy, but sometimes you get to. Sometimes you get to prioritize other things, and it's easier to let your wolf starve. So, like, for example, right now, I really wanted to get that little curve right there, but it's not gonna work for me. But because it's making everything slower. Yeah. Did I explain that properly? Hell no. Did you understand it? I sure hope so. I don't like this curve! It doesn't look good! You know how I just said there are 2 wolves inside of me? They are fighting so hard. They are fighting so strongly right now. Okay, that's better. It has to be a bit flatter. A little bit flatter. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be better. That's gonna be fine. It's also like way too big. It is also way too big. Unfortunately, I really wanted it to cover as much hair as we can make it cover, but it's too big. It needs a fix. Okay, that's better. It's still way too long. Don't get me wrong. It is still way too long. This. Oh, come on. Where's the... This. This is the thing that we can use to cover hair. Amazing. I am so happy about that. Let's go. Clothes. That is gonna be here, right? We have, okay, so we have a skirt, which is going to be about here. Okay, so that is the skirt. And then over that, there's the overskirt, which has a couple of whoopie-doopie. And then here, it also has a couple of it has a couple of whoop-de-doop-de-doopie, or something like that. And then behind it, it has more more whoop-de-doop-dees. And it goes... like so. Am I gonna struggle with this as well? Yes, I am. Okay. So... okay. So that was wrong. We need to do when it meets the skirt, which is gonna be here. Meets the skirt, and then it only shows up below it. And so these whoop-de-doopsies are wrong because they need to be more like here. And then we have this, this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And it doesn't hide that much hair. It doesn't really hide that much hair, unfortunately. But it looks cute. And that's what matters. Yeah, that's cute. It's nice. It's okay. And this is like 3, 4 pleats. So we have 1, 2, and then 3. No, because they need to come from this angle. This, then that, and then that. Okay, yeah, that works. I can make that work. And then we have... there. And then this one just comes from below. And then that one... yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I think. I should get more proper rest. Dario, I really hope you can. About being willing to do a job or project. Oh, yeah! That's also why people are more willing to do hard work when it's part of the job, or it's to contribute in some way to do better on a group, or it makes a difference. We like seeing our results, and we like affecting other people. We like having, like, a good effect on other people. So when there are other people involved, then that impulses us a lot. Just like in nature, a lot of people think that human is inherently bad. But I disagree. Because normally when there's going to be something that you do that will affect other people, the normal response that most people have is to actually like care about it and to try and do it properly. Because we care. Because naturally, by nature, we want to be part of a team. We want to work with others and to have others appreciate the work we do. We do like working. We just want to be appreciated for what we do. You know? I think that's just like one of the most universal parts of nature. So like you but more cursed? How dare you? I don't do puns! I don't do puns! How dare you! Doing well, just finished my lunch from King's Chicken. I've never heard of it. I hope that it's good. How does she feel about cheese though? She hates it. I was friendly and joking. I wasn't rude or anything. She wasn't being friendly. And what she made me feel was that I'm not doing enough or being enough. Well, honestly, fuck that person. I don't know who it is, and I hope that you don't name names because I kind of don't want to start any drama. I really don't, but that's not okay. That's not okay. Because, and this is very important, nobody should be able to say anything like that to someone they don't know. And the reality is she doesn't know you. And also, she doesn't know your situation. I don't know your situation. if I were to, like, say something like that to you, I would be speaking from complete ignorance and believing that I know better. Because there's probably a lot of things going on in your life and in your head and everything. And you are doing the best you can. That's something that is almost always true. You're almost always assured that people are doing the best they can. Even if the best isn't their best ever, we have situations that make our best be different at any given point in time. Like right now, my best isn't as good as it could be because I'm a bit overwhelmed with all of these things that I'm trying to get done all at the same time and shit. I have a lot going on, and so my best isn't as good right now as my best at other points. But that is still doing your best. If you could always hit your best at the same quality, then you would be a robot, not a living, breathing person that is affected by life. Which is exactly what I just said, a living, breathing person. Stumbling over one's words while talking about the importance of understanding language, that's the content I'm here for. Glad to be able to deliver. Glad to be able to deliver. Yep, that's me. That's what I do. I English very good. I English very good until I don't. And then I try to Spanish and that also doesn't work. Welcome. Welcome to the pit. Welcome to the pit. I hope you find yourself being comfortable, but especially a lot dumber than when you came in. That's gonna be fine. I guess that's what happens when they don't know your situation. Exactly what I was talking about. I hope someone clips this. Good news, that can be you. I don't know what you mean, clip this. I don't know exactly what moment you refer to. Probably the me failing at English while I was trying to talk about the importance of words. But yeah, it's the power is at your hands. You be the memes you want to be in the world or something. Are you human too? My immersion. I'm part human. The part that does the drawing and the part that does the working on stuff is the human part. Do you think I draw with my tail? I could draw with my tail if I train myself for it. If I train myself to grab the pencil with my tail, I'm sure that I have enough prehensile strength and fine control on my tail. But do I? I'm untrained is what I'm trying to say. Hello, welcome Astroman, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Protective mother snake energy? Yeah, I'll take that. I don't like being called mommy. We have established this, but I do have protective energy, so I'll take that. I'll accept that. I like your art style. Thank you. I'm finally developing a consistent chibi art style. I'm very happy about it. I'm very proud. I can't wait until you guys see the finished product of Lena's gift. As soon as she... I would say as soon as she comes back, but she already came back. But as soon as she's ready to like properly come back to the internet. Because she just came back from a huge trip. So she's probably not gonna be super ready just yet. Okay, so if we have that there, and then we have this, that's fine. And then we have that there, and then we have this. That's that's not fine, because then we have a... Oh, but that's okay, because we don't need a big... There, it can be kind of like on the side. And I think that would be fine. No, it wouldn't! It wouldn't! I don't like it. I don't like how that looks. Okay, okay, okay. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Let's take this one and make it be there at the, no, let's start here. Okay, let's start here. How do we need to, how does it need to look? It needs to be here, and maybe we can do this thing, like this kind of situation here, where the edge is a bit more, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and hopefully it will work. Hopefully I like it. Like there, and then this. And then this. And then, yeah, that should work, that should work. Let me just finish it, and then I'll zoom out and see it all together. There we go. It's not the prettiest, but it works. It's not the prettiest, but we can deal with it. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it just like this. Just like that. By like you, I mean you're both are great artists in your own right. You both are fun and entertaining to watch, and you both have trouble accepting that you two are cute. Okay, as long as you don't compare me in pun levels, I'll accept it. But however, let's be a little bit more aggressive towards Yomi right now. If you watch this, Yomi, I'm sorry, but also you can't hide the truth, okay? Yomi, you can't hide the truth. She's adorable size. And that's another thing that you can't compare me with. She is cute, adorable sized, and she won't admit it. She won't admit that she's cute sized. And that makes her even cuter. You should try that on live cam. That would certainly be entertaining to watch. Tilcam when? Tilcam when indeed. I'm not sure. I mean, we haven't even done a cooking stream. I'm gonna double down and start pronouncing words poorly a second time when I mispronounce them. How about that? How about I start like doubling down on my English failures? I pronounce something wrong and I catch it, and then I just pronounce it wrong again to assert dominance. Okay, that could be refined further, but we're gonna leave that for not right now. And then this side we have the yeah, okay. We're gonna have this curve like that. That's too straight. I think I want to clean it up a little bit actually, and start on the rest of the dress. Because we are already an hour and something into this, and I want to like leave you guys with an idea of what it's going to look like, even though it's not there yet. It's not there yet, and it's not gonna be there. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna be too late with this, as I was with Lena. And as I'm going to be for the rest of the year, probably. I'm probably gonna be so late with every gift that I'm trying to make, as I was with Rougies and everything. Haha! Here it was. Okay. Okay. So if I do the arm, where is it? Okay, if I do the arm here. Oh, but we have the dress first. Okay, let's hide this a little bit and hide that a little bit and focus on the clothes, on the dress. The dress is supposed to have this off the shoulder look with a bow here, bow here. Very cute bow. This side is a little bit too open, so we're gonna grab it and just rotate it a little bit. There we go. Actually, I don't think I like it on its own, like as a whole, how it's rotated. That's better. And then out from here comes the off the shoulder kind of shawl thing, which is gonna go there. It has little lines. And then it goes to the other shoulder as well. There we go. And then that has ruffles as well. Fuck! Ah! Why? Why? Why must ruffles? Why must ruffles be so cute and edible to costumes? Why? This is the result. Everyone has ruffles because they're cute and they're hard to draw. Can you believe that I also considered using ruffles on my own clothes? I'm so glad that I didn't. I am so glad that I realized I was like shooting myself in the tail if I wanted to do that, and I regretted the decision before it was a decision. It was the best thing I could have done. It was the best thing for me. Travel-sized! Yes! Yomi's travel-sized! My day isn't going good, to be honest. Hoping the stream can take my mind off of things. I hope so too. I hope that whatever's going on in with you is going to be resolved quickly. I hope that you can not figure it out, because maybe it's not something that needs to be figured out. It's just something that needs to pass. So I hope that it goes well. I hope that it gets easier. It's just a rectangle, so yep, like that and like that. Is it too long? No, it's not. It's not. That's kind of like the size it has to have. However, it's too tilted. I'll do this line first, because it's the one that's bothering me. That's better. And then this size has to also be tilted then. Something about it is not okay, but I'll figure it out. Something about it is not okay, but you know. We figure things out eventually with time. I mean, look at that. She started bald and now we have some sort of hair that is kind of okay. Kind of. It's not the best, but it's kind of okay. I'm still kind of upset at this mess right here. But I think when it's like properly lined, it might look better. And also if I keep closing it on this side. Maybe it will also help. Okay, and something that I'm really concerned about is also going to be the feet. Here, not only do I need to draw feet, but also need to draw bones for the feet. It's scary. It's scary to think about, but we can do it. We're gonna do clothes 2, a second layer, and we're gonna do, okay, so we have the stockings, cute, and we have the other stocking, also cute, and we have the bones. Fuck! Bones! I don't like this. I don't like this! Okay, we can only draw the ones below, right? Kind of. We can do like this vague thing, and then this one is straight, and then there's a thing here. You humans and your weird bones. I know that Yomi's not a human anymore, she's a ghost, but she's a human ghost. And therefore she has weird human bones. There's a thing here, and then there's like sticks. Does that work? Does that even work? I don't think so. But you're already on the drawing board. Ooh, I'm far behind, huh? Just stop correcting yourself and see how long it takes for people to stop understanding you? You mean by mispronouncing words on purpose? I think that would be funny. But I would have to remember all of the mispronunciations to do it as a long-term thing. I would have to remember my mispronunciations, and I don't think that's gonna be possible. I can barely remember what I was talking about at any given moment. Can you imagine if I also tried to remember how I mispronounced words that I know how to pronounce? It would be impossible. I don't think we can make it happen. I don't think we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Bones! Okay, there's definitely a little ball thingy. And then there's a huge triangle with strings. We're gonna try and do very basic shapes. It's a chibi after all. It needs to be simplified, right? This is not me running away from my responsibilities as an artist and learning anatomy and stuff. This is just a chibi. It's a chibi. It's for the style. I'm not cheating. Yep. Third rendering try. No, third already? Shit, I hope you didn't like get a broken file. Like, I hope the file isn't corrupted or anything like that. Onion cooking? Yes, onion cooking. You laugh, but if you tried it, you would like it. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like food that has a lot of onion? One of my best friends. But also weird people. If you are one of those people, you are weird. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. Okay, so it's a big triangle, and we're not gonna worry about it too much because, yeah, there's the sticks and then there's those sticks, and then there's that stick, and none of this matters because it's going to be covered by a shoe. And then in this side we also have to have some bone thingy, something like that, possibly. Except the bones are gonna look different on this side. Oh no! Oh no, that is very bad for me. Okay, so let's start it on this side of the thing where there's going to be some sticks things. Right? There's going to be some of those little stick bones things. We're gonna hope that that is good enough. We're gonna hope that that is good. Because it is, after all, going to be a problem. It is, after all, going to be a big problem. Okay, we have the shoe. We have the shoe, which is coming in from here. And it's coming in from here. It has a platform. And I don't think the bones are looking good if we match them to the foot, to the shoe. I don't think those are looking okay. So maybe we can reverse engineer this. Maybe we can do the bones first. Like that. Like that triangle looks fine. Right? With the things. And there should be something here. Right? Connecting that to that. And fuck. Fuck! Bones! Bones! Yummy cooking stream, spider cooking, elite cooking, onion cooking, me cooking. Jonas Neto, hello from Brazil, Elyssia, the best lamia in the world. Thank you! Wow, that is high praise. There's so many lamias out there. Welcome, Jonas. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Yumi's dress is basically kawaii outside, emo inside. Yes. Yes! Okay. Why must Rolfs? What is Rolfs? Rolfs. Thank you for not doing that. Thank you for not doing what? I imagine Ellie walking into a shop looking for snacks, seeing aisles of nothing but ruffled potato chips, and having a mini freak out and having to be escorted out. I wouldn't have to draw them. I would get to eat them. That would be good. Oh, thank you for not doing that, as in thank you for not adding ruffles to my own clothes. Yes, indeed. I thank myself every day that I try to do ruffles for that. I love how the dress design is turning out. I have to go, Ellie. Have a great day and good luck. I hope to be able to see the next TV stream too. Bye. Goodbye, Libara. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a good day after this. Time to break out the rocks and puffs of smoke. I really need to start, like, getting better at reading chat in context so that this doesn't happen. Hola desde Brasil para ti, señorita Elyssia, la mejor lamia del mundo. Thank you. Muchas gracias por el compliment. Render try 4? Oh no! I mean, it's a chibi. Could just super simplify it. I'm trying, but I don't know how to. Hey I'm from Brazil. How are you? Paola Gabrieli, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, bienvenida. Benvindo, I guess? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not good at Portuguese. Tell that to Yomi, who fights tooth and nail to have her chibis to be detailed to the bone. But we know that Yomi is a creature, a very particular creature, Crumpets. We know. She's a ghost. She doesn't need feet. Trying to help you with excuses. It's just that is a very cool part of her design. And she cares about it a lot. I know. I don't like onion. I've tried all kinds of onion. I don't like onion. And I think the weird one here is the one that has neon pink hair. No. Don't try to spin this. Don't try to make this about colors. Don't try to make this about colors when it's about onion and how inherently good it is. And how inherently tasty it is. Okay, how about I just leave it at that? And it's bad, but it's... You know, what if I just make a ball here? As if it was a ball-jointed doll or something. And that would mean that I have to do it here as well. Like... And then I do the ball here. And then I do another ball for the feet, and then that means that this is bad, and then that means that all of these is bad, and then that means that I struggle. That's what it means. It means that I'm suffering. But it's okay because I love Yomi, and it's worth it because I love Yomi. What if I big brain move? It would be the worst move ever. What if I asked Yomi for help on how to draw Yomi feet? That would be the worst secret in the world. It would be like, oh, Yomi, hey, by the way, I have a thing that I'm trying to do, and I know that you know how to draw feet bones because of your model. And so what a coincidence, I am also trying to draw feet bones. Wouldn't you know it, for a completely different project that has nothing to do with you. Don't worry about it. And then I asked her for help. That would be so silly. Unless... Nah. However... However... Okay. It's something. You know what? It's something. It's not the focus of the chibi anyways, but still... Oh, it's gonna be covered as well. Because it's gonna be like this. Just like that. Yeah, with the platforms. Little platforms. They're really huge. And we delete the feet that is under here. And we make these lines a little bit longer because the other ones are very visible. So... Or we make this one less visible. Wait. And it looks so bad! Ah! Sounds like you never tried a salad made out of brine, pickles, and onions. Well, the brine is disgusting, though. That's the problem. Fox, welcome! Hi, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day! Wait, there's another lamia? What do you mean? Yes, of course there are other lamias. Alba Mercadedon, welcome! Hi, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day! Bell peppers are better than onions. I'm sorry, but it's true. They're both good. They're both very good. Gabriel Navia. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for inviting me to this live stream. Did I invite you? Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Also, I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. Show me your feet, Yomi. Yeah, exactly. It's like, show me your goddamn feet. This is not an option. This is not, no, you cannot know why. You can't know why, you're not allowed. Just show me your feet. I promise I'm not gonna be selling them online or something. But show. What if I do this, and then I do this to make it look a little bit more like the other one? Well, that looks awful. Give me a second. I can do better. I can do better. Maybe I can do better. Maybe I can't. How do I simplify? Okay, let me see if there's a way to simplify it. Actually, simplified feet skeleton or cartoon skeleton feet. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cartoon feet skeleton. No. That's an illustration. I want a cartoon, like an actual, like, cartoon from a children's book. No, cartoon. Okay. I found some things that might kind of work. What if I did? What if I did something like this? Reference time. What if I did something like this? Mixed with something like this. That could work, right? Maybe? Are we talking about onions? I love onions. They taste really good. Hell yeah, Alva. That's my personal opinion too, and it's also the only right opinion. Very well made. Thank you. I was just lurking. Well, welcome back from the lurk, Fox. We should get you to eat pickled onions. No, gross. Why? Was writing to crumpets. Besides, nobody tell you to drink the brine from the pickles. You're not polished. It's disgusting. Brine is disgusting. Googling feet entirely for research purposes. But it is for research purposes. It is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do that little simplified thing. It's gonna still have this. It's gonna still have this. But then it's going to end on like a little bone shape. And then it's gonna have the little triangle with just a couple of circles. Just like that. And then in this side, we also do that little like, oh, it ends in a little funny bone. Look at how funny bone shape thingy. And then this is straight up a round triangle with the circles. How about that? That is better. That fits the chibi energy better. I honestly like it more. I do. I do, and maybe right now it's a little bit whack, but we can always fix it later now that we know what we're actually doing. Now that we know what we're actually doing, I can fix it later. But I figured it out, and that's what matters. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That was torturing me. That was literally torturing me. I need to hide the hair a little bit. There. Okay. Yeah, this is going well. This is going fine. Now we do need to finish that arm. Okay, but we practically have everything in, right? We have the shawl. Oh, we need the torso thing. Okay, let's do the torso thing. Let's do this. We need the neck. And then we have... Huh? Where is this? Is it on the arms? Where is that thing? Where is that? Oh, in clothes! Why is it in clothes? Yeah, that's weird. Why was it in clothes? Okay, so clothes 2. Here we go. We're gonna grab a 37 GB folder of reference material. You laugh, you make jokes, but I actually do have a giant folder of reference material. I have a lot of things like nature references, fire, water, rocks, lightning, moss, stuff like that. I have one for clothing. I have one for hair. The clothing one also has a bunch of like gemstones and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that I've never actually tried to draw that I have references for, because I know that if I want to draw them and I already have references that I trust and that I like, that's gonna make me more likely to take on the challenge. Okay, so we have this and this. Very pretty. We're gonna delete this. Not that much. And then we have rose here, which I'm gonna finish later on a different layer. I'm gonna do it on a different layer. Where? I guess accessories. Now, have I ever shown you how to draw a rose? It's so simple. It's so easy. Look, it's very simple. You start with a circle. You make it a weird, like, triangle thing. Then you add a triangle shape and another triangle shape and another triangle shape. This first part is maybe the more complicated, because you need to make like three little triangles. You do one there, then you do another one. You need to like have them kind of equidistant, because like everything will be based on this. And then you start adding more triangle shapes that overlap. Just as I was saying how easy it is, I'm struggling a lot with this one. Maybe because I'm trying to draw it on its side instead of drawing it like from the front. I am kind of struggling with this one for some reason. You don't want to make it too symmetrical, and you don't want all of the peaks to have, like, you don't want it to have a rule, a very identifiable pattern, because it's supposed to be biological, and so it's supposed to be a bit messy. And then once you're like several layers in and you're like, okay, I could start wrapping it up, you start doing wibbly forms instead of triangles. Like, you start doing this like more organic shapes. I think I need to wrap it up even faster than this because it's not gonna fit in the necklace. Then I need something here. I think that's good enough. It's too big even. Yeah, it's too big, but it's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna make it a little bit smaller and we're gonna refine it later. But for now, that's good. That's good enough. Oh no, it's way too big. Okay. I'm gonna have to refine it a lot. I'm gonna have to change it and give it less petals probably, but that's how you draw a rose. The easy way. The easy way to draw a rose. Hope you learned something. You humans and your disgusting feet sweats profusely? I don't stare at feet. I only have envy for them. I don't stare at feet for any weird shady purposes. Just for the purposes of research. It's just for research. Okay? Alright, so now we have this, which is a line. We have, okay, so we're gonna have a solid black. We have the edge of the transparency, which is this, and we have some lace, right? Lace. There, and there, which is not looking great, but that's whatever. And then on this side, it's going to be looking very differently because this side has a lot more space than the other. So there. Oof, it looks very different. Okay, there, and there. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Maybe we can do something to make it have more space on this side. Needs to be kind of similar, at least. Okay, forget the ruffles. This is my enemy now. This is my new enemy. Boy! Why? Why? Okay. If I do a V here, let's start with a V, okay? V. Alright? Okay, that's similar. Now this V goes a little bit farther than this V is going to get because they have less space. Now that is going to be pretty far. And this one is not. And then that... okay. But the V is fine. This part at the center is fine. That matters, right? That matters? Question mark? Is that okay? Yes. No? Yes. Yes? Please? I hate it? I hate how it looks? Not good. Not good for me. Maybe on this side I start on this. Maybe it can be smaller. And if this one is smaller, that means that this one can be smaller, and that means that everything else can have more space, and still not gonna look great, but something is something, you know. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll figure this one out later, I think. I think this one will have to be figured out later. I think we're gonna have to figure it out later. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's working right now. In this one we also have this, and this. Not really. We have this, and that, and this side, this, and that, and on this side, this, and that, and on this side, this and this, because you wouldn't see the other one because it's hiding behind the other one. Okay. What are we missing? The other arm. The flower on the head. The flower on the head, we're just gonna repeat the same process. And then we're missing the other arm. And then we're done with the basic everything, right? Then it would be up to refinement and like properly lining it up, properly doing the lines. But this is kind of what it is. It's cute. I like it. I like how it's coming out. I think it's cute. And I guess we're gonna have to like stop here. I guess we're gonna have to stop here because it's quite close to time. So we can do a little wrap up instead of simplify the shapes. We simplify the shape. We have that little curve, and we have this little curve, and there. And there. Yeah, that's fine, right? Right. It's too wide. Okay. Don't worry, we know how to fix this. Boom. Boom. Nope. It's gonna be a satisfying boom, don't worry about it. Boom! It's fixed, kind of. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for lining it up later in a bit. Also, does it need to be smaller? I think it may need to be smaller, but we're not gonna make it smaller by drawing. No, because that would be dumb, because we can just transform it and save ourselves a couple of minutes of agonizing. How is it doing in comparison to the other? Let me check. If I put it here and I spin it around and I put it like that, it's not that much bigger. Actually, it's not that weird. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, so if I put it like this, yeah, that's kind of better. And now we pop it right there. And cool. And now we transform it just a little bit more so that this can be better curve. Yeah. And I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we're gonna have like the ruffles here. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna have the ruffles right there. And there. And I don't like it. I don't like it, but that's what happens when you rush the ruffles. They come at you with a vengeance. They laugh at you evilly. They cackle with their lack of soul, with their soulless curves. They cackle at you as you cry and implore them. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. But we can figure it out off stream because that's the time. It's been the 2 hours. You know what? It's not a bad amount of progress. I brought the pose in and pretty much nothing else. And we have all of the lines. I won't have to delete this. Boop, 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 boop. And that. And also that. And also that. But yeah, that's where we're at. No! I keep deleting the goddamn bangs! I keep deleting the bangs! Why do I do this? Can't believe you've done this. Frick! Okay, there we go. Alright, and I think I'm gonna stop here. When I used to take photo shots, one photo session would take 3 gigabytes at least. Not writing GB as gigabytes to help Ellie. Thank you! So I get it. Reference material folders can be gigantic. Yeah, I have quite big reference folders. In-depth research. She just wants to be the first lamia podiatrist, guys. I don't have in-depth research. I don't have, like, the proper bones and everything. Think I managed to make my sketch work too. Nice! I'm very happy about that. See, this is teamwork. Teamwork at a distance and working on completely different things. But teamwork! Teamwork either way! Yeah, I like how it's going. The feet were kind of like big bad bosses here, but in the end, they're not gonna bother us too much. They're not gonna bother us too much. Lamias have no tail. In fact, they are monofoot. Footal? Why would you say that? Why would you think that's appropriate? Why would you think that's an appropriate image to put in our brains? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to wrap up, but this is where we're at. And that's the last you're gonna see of this, I think, because I'm gonna try and finish it off stream as soon as I can. It's not gonna be very soon. It's not gonna be as soon as I wish, but it's gonna be as soon as I can. So let's go chat for a bit. All right, just for a little bit because I ended up spending quite a few extra minutes. Oh, just three extra minutes. We're fine. We are fine. Just pictures of the bottoms, huh? No! No! I have reference pictures. I have cloth, I have jewels, I have fire, and I have blood as well. I do have reference pictures for blood. I don't think I'll ever use them, but I do have some. Would have helped if I bothered sharpening the pencil, but also the arms look super weird, but I don't know how to make it better on this angle. Well, there's always references, but there's also a point in which you have to say whatever. This is what it is, and that is that. Just like me with the feet in this drawing, you saw me going whatever. And that's how it's gonna stay. That's how it is. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just have to accept that it's not gonna be super good. And that is fine. That's okay. You know, we have our limits. And it's better finished than perfect. Better finished than perfect. They're not going to bother us too much. Is extremely bothered. Say, yep. I was gonna say same, but you were talking about me. Yep. Yeah, I am extremely bothered. I am. I am such a perfectionist. But I'm trying to change that. I'm trying. It's a long path. It's a very long path. Last time I tried to improve on my own personality, it took me at least 3 years, at the very least. So this is gonna be a long way. Perfectionism is something that's even stronger in me. So I don't know, 5 years maybe until I stop being such a perfectionist. I don't know. I think I'm doing good progress. Have you been training for tomorrow boss fight? Fuck, that's tomorrow! No. I'm gonna be honest. I was chill thinking that I had until Friday, and how would you thinking that you had until Friday, Ellie? You made the schedule yourself, Ellie. Why do you think that, like, who did your schedule? Why were you? I forgot, okay? I forgot. I made the schedule, I scheduled it to post automatically, and then I had a busy weekend, and I forgot. And now I'm realizing that I kind of have to do it for tomorrow. Fuck! Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Nephi, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We are finishing the stream right now, but welcome. 1.21 gigawatts, you want to time travel? What? Oh, that's a reference to Back to the Future. I learned that. You guys taught me that already. Huh. I remembered. I have reference pictures for blood. I took them myself 6 years ago. Back alley, he won't be missed. Can you imagine being that specific? I'm back! I dealt with family. I can't believe living alone wasn't enough to drive them away. Shaking my head. Kidding, of course. I love my family. Yeah, good. Family, I kind of do miss the days of living with my family, and kind of don't. Because I would not be able to do this if I still live with my family, let me tell you that. There was I wouldn't call it a blatant disrespect of the needs of a private space to work uninterrupted, but I will say it was significantly harder to do anything of like work or projects related for hours uninterrupted. I will say that. But yeah, I love my family too. Hi Ellie, just want to say hi. Hi C Plus Hero, welcome. You got here right at the end, so thank you for dropping by to say hi. You won't change being a certain way, but you can manage it to not bother you. And I don't know, I like how you always aspire to make the best you can. I wanted to get better enough that I can actually do projects without agonizing about their... Like, perfectionism is a curse. It does allow you to end up with a lot more high quality products than like someone who isn't a perfectionist, I guess. But the flip side of that is that it takes you 10 times as long to finish anything, and also you're never satisfied anyways. Even if you do take 10 times as long, you're not happy with it. I don't think I'm entirely happy with anything I've done until this last 2 chibis with Rushi and Lena. This is the first time I've ever felt fully happy with what I did. But it doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very often, and it sucks. It's not great. It's not a great feeling. Thank you for the stream and good night. Good night, Tiberian. Thank you for being here. You won't change me in a certain way. It is possible to change pretty much everything about yourself if you give it enough time and effort. But enough time can be, as I said before, like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and a bunch of effort. It is possible to change the way you think and the way you feel, but you have to make a very good evaluation of if it's worth it or not, because most things are not gonna be worth it. The one change that I've done so far is I was a pretty pessimistic person. I've talked about this before, but I was a pretty pessimistic person at one point, and then I decided that I didn't want to be a pessimistic person anymore. I wanted to be optimistic, and I decided to make the long process of changing myself into an optimistic person, a positive person, and it worked eventually. It took years, many years, but I'm happier now. Insert Ina's tomorrow. I felt connected to Ina in a spiritual level right there. Studying last minute for Marie's test. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Listen, my idea was to put it on sleepwalk difficulty and hope for the best, and that's what's gonna have to happen. It's certainly a kiss from me. Creed Lanford, morning, early morning, Creed! You arrived here at the tail end of the stream. We are wrapping up, but welcome. I hope you had a good day so far. I appreciate that my family has been very respectful and gave me my own space, but there are some aspects about living with them that I just didn't want to deal with, but I do visit them frequently. Yeah, I mean, it is a change that is necessary at some point. It does... There's never going to be a completely... like best option, because living apart, I miss them, but living without them, I do have a lot more freedom to do the things that I want to do the way I want to do them, uninterrupted and stuff like that, but I do miss them. So there's never gonna be like a perfect mix, I feel like. I say that even though I've moved for only 3 weeks, nights still feel a little lonely, not gonna lie. Yeah, nights are the worst. Nights are the worst, especially if you're a scaredy cat like I am. If you're an absolute coward like I am. Being positive? What is that mumbo jumbo you're talking about? Being positive works, I promise. I promise it's possible. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not natural even, I would probably say, but it's possible, and it changed my life for the best. She's going to beat her several times in practice tonight and then not be able to replicate it tomorrow? No, the sleepwalk difficulty will have to do it for me. It's gonna be hilarious. It's not! We're gonna finish it! We're gonna finish it tomorrow! I swear to everything that's sacred! Oh my god, wait, that means I also have several days before I get to play Cult of the Lamb! No! no! That also means that I don't get to play Kotulam tomorrow. No! Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, my head making me forget that was a very big betrayal. Tail end of the stream, but it's Ellie, so it's a big tail. Exactly! Now you understand why the wrap-up is long. Because I have a lot of tail to wrap up with. Did that make sense? Was that grammatically correct? I don't know. I'm not sure. Whatever. I'm not easy to scare about video games. I might upload a video of me panicking from a horror game. Ooh, which one? I freaking wish I was recording my Lost in Vivo playthrough. Damn, you guys like torturing yourselves, huh? The biggest tail. Thank you. It's a lie, but we're gonna accept it. We're gonna accept it as a truth anyways, even if it's not really true. Ellie cries in 3-meter long tail. Hey! I know that the information is out there, available for everyone to watch, but maybe don't say it. People need to think that it's longer. People need to think that my tail is longer. Okay? I'm not complex. I don't have a complex. My tail is long, okay? My tail is long. 22 gold! Hello! Welcome! Hi, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. However, we are literally wrapping up the stream, so we are about to finish it. I hope that you're having a good day and that the rest of your day is great. I'm sorry that you got here at the end. Whole life error, which if I'm honest, is not necessarily, it's not at all a scary experience. I just get scared easy. If you got scared by it and you think that you get scared easy, you cannot imagine what my reaction would be. Cause, yeah, no. I always yell at the end of the streams, I'm sorry! Hey, at least a new hair compliments your tail. I can't believe you just said that. How dare you? How dare you? Crumpets? Watch out tonight. What? Watch out. Well, you better sleep with one eye open. You better sleep with one eye open. How could you? Oh my god! Just write whatever you want, 22 gold. She's incapable of ending the stream while there's something in chat she hasn't read. Ah! You guys are bullying me! You guys are bullying me! Why? Why this much hatred? Why this much aggression? Why so much bullying? Of course I can. I saw how you reacted to both a suspenseful video and also the fear stream. Yep, you're right, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You can imagine. Krampus going to be her new blood reference. Krampus going to be her new blood reference set. I'm not afraid you won't do anything. I don't know. Maybe Officer is right. Maybe Officer is right, Krampus. There are people that say that Whole Life Error was not scary till they update it. Oh no. And now it is, but I genuinely don't know. I would be scared anyways. I would be scared, I know that. Your community sure has some interesting people, huh, Ellie? My community is full of interesting people. We have people who don't like onion. We have people who think tomatoes are a fruit and not a vegetable. We have people who think that my tail is short. We have people who don't get scared at horror games. It's a full bunch of people. We're so unique. We are so unique. This is not hated. It's something called amor apache. That is hard love. It's bullying. It's bullying. You're so cute and beautiful because you care about chat and your friends. I do care a lot. I can't super express that because I'm afraid of the whole parasocial thing. But I do care. I do care a lot. Onion is bad. How dare you? See? This is the kind of weirdos we have in the chat. People who think that onion is not good. Officer has a good idea that you won't do. You can't do that, and I can prove it. Let's not. I'm afraid of what you would say as a proof. Let's not. Oh, we have people who code their own games, which is insane. Crumpets didn't sleep at night, Ellie. He's cheating on us with other VTubers and other chats. That's okay. I also spend my time on other VTuber chats and lurking. That's not, we're not gonna get jealous. We're not the kind of people here who would get jealous about that. There's parasocial things like the brainworms to me. Here's the thing. I personally enjoy having parasocial relationships with people that I watch. I genuinely enjoy my parasocial relationship with, I don't know, the freaking Hololive girls or the New GE boys or whatever. I enjoy that, but I know I do it in a healthy way, cause like, I'm the one on the small end of that parasocial relationship. And so I know that I'm engaging in it in a healthy, controlled way. But being on the other side is scary because then I could be doing things that are going to encourage people to not have a healthy relationship with their parasociality, and that ends up being very bad for everyone involved, and it has bad consequences, and that scares me. So, yeah. Onion smells bad, but can be cooked as a nice and tasty snack. Onion smells bad, and it's terrible for my eyes, but I go through the pain willingly because it's so goddamn delicious once you cook it. Once you cook onion, everything is forgiven. Even if it stabbed me, I would forgive it, because it's so goddamn tasty. My artistic skills are used in my new obsession of making cursed sculptures. That is a project. That is a project. I don't think I've seen a single one of them. Have you shown any of them, Alfarius? Have you shown any of them at all? I would like to see that. We're not going to get jealous. Sounds of creaking plastic in the background. No, we're not going to get jealous. We're not. My favorite holo is Mori Calliope. I don't want to choose one favorite. I cannot. Nadia, you watch your tongue? Why? What did he say? Wait, what? Oh, about you cheating, Crumpets? We know, and we accept it. We are fine. We are fine with that. We're not jealous. Thank you, Ellie, for opening this new hobby to me. I did that? How? Wait, I'm very curious now. You have to show us something, please. Please, you have to. Parasocial relationships are enjoyable. The issue is that it's hard to tell when it's healthy. I always double guess myself if I'm doing healthily and where are the limits. Yeah, it can be hard to tell. It can be hard to tell. However, I think overall, as long as you are aware that it's one-sided and you're kind of like keeping on the healthy side, as long as you're aware that like the other person is not on the same like energy wave as you, and that there's no entitlement anywhere, you're keeping it on the healthy side. From what I've seen, most parasocial relationships are unhealthy. People get delusional usually. That's what I mean. Like, as long as you keep yourself aware of that line of it being one-sided, and you don't cross into the like what you would call delusional, the whole expecting more and feeling entitled to more than what is possible. As long as you constantly, like, you remind yourself of that lack of awareness. Not lack of awareness, like being aware of that lack of true two-sided bond. I personally will keep bonding with people I watch on YouTube that will never know that I exist because I enjoy it greatly. But I keep myself very aware that they will never know that I exist, and that is important. Onion rings are nice. Onion rings are the best. Seth, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We are unfortunately wrapping up, but thank you for dropping by. Hope you had fun growing. Internet went out due to the storm. Oh, I hope you're safe. Wait, storm? I hope that you're safe. I hope everything's okay with you. Any help? Crumpets being scary. Oh, it's okay. Crumpets is not gonna do much. Right, Crumpets? Okay, that's my threat. That's my threat. I may not be able to add you to my blood samples, but I can. Ooh. I hate you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Clearly, I crossed the line. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I will not do it again. I promise. I promise. I sent it to Crumpets, and as a bad friend, I pushed the problem to him. I want to see it. I also like the brother-sister relationship between Kobo Kanaru from Holo Inn and Regis Altair from Holo Tempest. I haven't caught up much with Holo Tempest yet. Ellie is the VTuber I watch first thing in the morning, since she's the only VTuber I follow that's live after I wake up in the morning. I'm sorry that I'm cutting it off, but I'm cutting it off. Hi, am I late? Last meow, welcome. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, you are at the very end of the stream. The entitlement is only when it's unhealthy towards a streamer, but you can also be unhealthy by disregarding yourself for the well-being of said streamer. Oh, yeah. That absolutely. I understand that, and that is also something that you need to be very, like, vigilant on. It's like drinking your favorite coffee blend to start your morning. Oh, you would compare me to that? Nice. I feel very, very, thankful for that. It's like two poles with a really thin line of being healthy. It is thin and it's important. Yeah, it is thin and it's important to really be vigilant about it. I joined your Discord. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, it was more a heavy rainstorm, nothing too scary. Okay, good to know. Kobo Altair is a hilarious combo. I need to catch up. Okay, you arrived in the last hour of the stream. We're finishing off like right now. Vox Reimu is having two siblings fighting for the most petty things. I actually really like the clips of Vox Reimu that I found. I really do like them. See you later, Ellie. See you later, C+. I'm gonna start banning people that encourage the uwu, an extra one for attempting to uwu me. But Crumpets is it's a vital part of a VTuber's vocabulary. It's one of the things we have to train. When you start on VTuber Academy, the one that definitely exists, I promise, in VTuber Academy, they definitely have one entire class dedicated to uwu. And I was pretty bad at it, but I still try my best. The parasocial is also hard because people are nice and you don't know if it's a pretense or they are like that. I don't know, it's my brain work. I could talk a lot about this. Me too, but it's a very bummer topic, so I try to just keep it like... keep it vague but important. The important part is remember to always stay aware of the parasociality and how it can hurt you and the other person involved. It is something that is better if everyone like kind of like processes on their own, because after all, it's impossible to really get on that in an effective way because you're not in the mind of the other person, right? Like, I'm not in your guys' minds, so all I can do is encourage you to be healthy, but you're the only one who can do that, you know? I will make a sneaky uwu joke to Crumpets. Hey, I'm not gonna be held liable to that, okay? I'm not gonna be held liable to that. It's your decision, not mine. You can't pin this on me. Okay, guys, I really need to wrap up, okay? Even guys need a wool class? Yes. Yes, you do. You've gotten better. I hate it. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. I love it when Ellie does the woo. Yeah, as I said, VTuber Academy. You will never see it coming as I can wait years for it. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? I wish you success. Basic VTuber kit includes uwu. Yeah, it also includes ara ara and hey honey. Do you really think it's something you have to process on your own? We can always lie to ourselves. Let's stop. I mean, yes, but the thing is that nobody can process it for you. It has to be on your own, unfortunately. Or with a mental health professional, of course. They can, but definitely not me. I'm not trained for that. Too far north for recent hurricanes? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Sario! Hi guys! Welcome, Sario! Unfortunately, we are wrapping up and we are like really trying to wrap up right now. But welcome. I hope you had a good day. Imagine a full buff guy saying woo. Yeah, I really can't imagine it. It would be hilarious. I love that. Alfarius 10 years later in SpongeBob Alfarius 10 years later. Time to cut the topics? Exactly. One eternity later. Thank you for the stream. See you molding tomorrow. Exactly. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm gonna cut it right now. Thank you for being here. I hope I see you tomorrow. Let me just... Oh, I was too fucking slow. I was too slow. I wanted to snipe that bot myself, but I was talking at the same time. Anyway. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow. And if I don't, I hope whatever you're doing is great. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my stay shifters. Bye-bye.